There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
A lot of people look at us as robots who are just out doing a job, but everything we see and do affects us just like it does everybody else.
A lot of problems with first responders and veterans is that now we're in a battlefield that's very different.
I've lost more friends to suicide than I did in combat, and it really hurts.
When you push the human envelope to those maximum extents, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you pull that plug, nothing prepares you for the silence. Nothing prepares you for that void.
You can't come that close to death without it having some effect on you.
I'll never forget my wife telling me, you know, you're not the same Brett that I married.
What War Horses does is it puts you in that environment to, in essence, look in the mirror. But that mirror's that horse. And that horse is going to tell you where you're at.
You got to relax. You got to calm down. You got to slow your mind down and just think about this one thing, controlling that horse.
The first thing we do before we get on a horse, we breathe. Let go of everything. Let go of everything in your head. If I don't let go of everything, I cannot be present with the horse.
It's magic. I just started crying. It was the first time in my life that I literally let everything go.
Compassion, generosity, love, all of these things trickle back into what it is to be a human being.
It's completely changed me.
All the confidence I had lost, it started coming back working with these horses. They've given me my life back.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former interns... That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Yeah, broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence on this 18 September 2023 in the year of our F-35 dumpster fire. About your host in the gutter seat, I got Massey.
Hi, I didn't see you there.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to. At any rate, holy sheep shit. It's been an interesting weekend. Interesting news weekend as well.
So much. So many things.
So many things. So we were going to do a big meme fest because the F-35 that was missing is now found. And apparently it was found in a bunch of little pieces. So real quick, I know everybody's like, oh, well, this might be... the jet's been found. As a matter of fact, let me just double check to make sure that the mic got my wires messaging stuff done. So that way we can look at and see, yes.
Yeah. Then everything was rolling in. I was looking it up a little bit, doing a little bit of reading since it just came through. And it's not too far from me.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. I guess over the weekend there was an F-35 and it had issues. And when it had the issues, the pilot ejected, and it was a Marine Corps F-35. Those are the ones that flow up and down. And hey everybody, I forgot to say hi in the chats. I see ya. It's the ones that the Marine Harrier. They're like the Marine Harriers. They're the ones that the butt nozzle turns down and a fan opens up and it flies around. Not like the Air Force ones. And so basically it was missing. Now, of course, theories ran abound fucking theories. So this morning I posted, hey man, we're gonna talk about this, and we're gonna just send me some memes. And boy, was I not disappointed. There were some individuals that sent me some good memeage. So real quick, let me just go ahead and post up right here the announcement that this is from Joint Base Charleston. MCAS Buford Search and Recovery Team locates debris field. Debris field was discovered 2 hours northeast of Joint Base Charleston. Teams from the Joint Base Charleston Marine Corps Air Station Buford and the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing out of MCAS Cherry Point, Navy Region Southeast, and the FAA Civil Air Patrol, as well as being the other local county and state law enforcement across South Carolina, have been working together to find this U.S. Marine Corps F-35. Members of the community should avoid the area as the recovery team secures the debris field. Now, I'm just going to say, I honestly think that you're trying to tell Bubba, if you find him, if you find out that there was a jet that could possibly have landed or crashed in your AO, you best believe, just like at Bragg or Fort Liberty, we have Bubba out there too.
Oh yeah,
Bubba out there, and he loves to get equipment from the drop zones like helmets. Sometimes even pieces of bigger equipment that have been left behind by a heavy drop. Sometimes even some parachutes. Now, I'm not going to say that I've collected some items myself of that type of nature, but I will say that if you've been in any jumps or something like that, Bubba is out there. Bubba wants to see you train. So you could just imagine the Bubbas that went, oh shit. Did you just say an F-35? What the hell's an F-35? First off, oh shit, Bubba, did you know that fucking that F-35 going on? It flew on autopilot, and immediately the freaking memes, jokes, and the conspiracy theories just came flying out. What happened? The pilot apparently put the aircraft on autopilot.
Okay.
and then ejected. And that's where the fucking conspiracy theories start. Me being, of course, being a tinfoil aficionado and a divorce enthusiast, I also like to say that a plausible story was somebody posted that it was pointed in direction, because, fuel, and then give grids, and pilot ejected and pointed it across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And that was a plausible one too. But I did ask for memes.
Mm-hmm.
I did ask the WTF Nation and fans and followers of U.S. Army WTF Moments to send me some memes. So the memes are, there was a story that I was going to talk about from the Messenger. The Messenger had an article too. Everything we know about the missing fighter jet.
All right.
We can't. I mean, if you want to look at I'll window cap it again. But just real quick, talking about how the a game came up on there. It's asking me to subscribe. So, anyways, at any rate, so that's what the
game. What kind of game?
It was some game. It was some game. I don't know. So there it is. There's the F-35 doing F-35 things of excellence, doing things, and that's the aircraft that was, and this is from the Messenger. Shout out to the Messenger for doing a good report and doing a good roll up. But that's basically the F-35, and it flies all stealthy and all sort of shit and all that. And of course the rumors, the tinfoil flying. What did you hear from your end?
I haven't heard much on my end about it. Just the normal, just the autopilot thing pointing it. I heard that.
Yeah.
It's, and just the usual. It's a God, I can't talk tonight. It's a diversion. What else is what's really going on while they're blasting the F-35 news out? What's really going on?
Oh yeah, so you're thinking it's almost going to be like another something with Hunter or something like that, Hunter Biden or some shit like that. Yeah. Patrick says that some tweaker already stripped all the copper wiring before the pilot that ejected landed.
Catalytic converter was gone.
Exactly, the catalytic converter. Oh my! And the stereo was gone. All the electronics to build whatever. You need a good deal with that shit right there. You can put that on my ham radio. No, I'm lying. No, don't. Anyways, so what was funny about the whole thing was the fact that Joint Base Charleston took to social media.
Yeah.
Well, not only they took to social media, and they straight posted on their socials. Let me see. The first one was, which I couldn't believe that this was happening. Let me pull up the original one. There we go. I got to get this account stuff squared away. There we go. So, we're working with MCA's Beaufort, South Carolina to locate an F-35 that was involved in a mishap this morning. The pilot ejected safely. If you have any information that will help our recovery teams locate the F-35, please call Base Defense Operations.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Like that's not a normal thing for them to ask to help. Hey, we lost a plane. Can general public help us out here?
I mean, when you kind of think about it, it's a community thing, and this is bridging the civilian military divide. I think it was worth a shot. I mean, you have to think though. I mean,
hey, motherfucker, that shit's in my pond.
Exactly. You can see the bottom comment from the Duffel blog. Just a little mishap, no big deal, you guys.
Right.
So it like Gary says, help us find our plane, please. Can you find our plane? Exactly. It's like Heather says, that's like the wives page. I bet you if you had put the wives Facebook, like if you put the Fort Jackson, or whatever Marine Corps spouses page, I bet you put them on the task. Them spouses pages will fucking investigate shit that you didn't fucking realize. All you got to do is drop a name and say, I think, and immediately the spouses groups will provide you a plethora of information.
Right.
My fighter jet's missing. Please help. Oh yeah, exactly that. I've seen. Is this your boyfriend too? And like post the jet and see what happens. We'll get to the memes in a minute because there's a lot of hilarious memes. We just want to get to the meat of the story real quick. So based on the jet's known last position, according to the NA, we're focusing on the attention of Joint Base Charleston around Lake Moultrie and Lake Marion.
Yeah.
CIA agents should all be women. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm just gonna say right now, Some of the women friends that I have, all I have to say is just that, like you said, Heather. I think so and so, and the next thing you know, it's like I'll come back with reports. I'll come back with receipts. I'll come back with tea. I'll come back with reports, and I will get everything that you're right. Well, believe it or not, the woman that was responsible for killing bin Laden was a woman. I mean, I shouldn't say the age. I should have said the agent. I should have said the woman. That makes sense. That's a double. The agent, the CIA agent that helped locate Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden was a woman. So there you go. You're right, Heather. There you go. At any rate, so again, Duffel Blog, of course, throwing their little shade there, which is funny as shit if you guys don't know anything about the Duffel Blog. So hang on. Oh wow, everyone's like commenting on a video that we posted. So hang on, let me go back to the article here. Let me put everybody's face back up there so that way I don't look like jumbling around here. So going back again. So they posted that up. They posted that little screenshot there, and then they said they found it, and even a representative out of South Carolina, who is a congresswoman, Nancy Mace, even says, "Now that I got that out of the way, how the hell do you lose an F-35?"
Yeah, easy. It's stealth. Stealthy.
It's stealth. You can't find it.
Supposed to be found.
This doesn't want to be found.
Yeah.
How do you find something that does not want to be found? Kind of like a field grade officer hitting on a junior grade officer or something like that.
Or weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, exactly that. Again, spouses groups. We got this fucking spouses groups again.
Yeah.
So we had the same question too. So amidst all this drama and stuff like that, I was like, this is some fucking awesome memery. This is some good meme magic. So I asked the community, I asked the audience, I asked some of the fans and followers of U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. The first one out of the bag, the first one out was our own radio LNO James Cannon, who did the Veterans Report, and he's part of the he's kind of like our LNO with terrestrial radio. But there he goes. He posted the first thing that I saw was that mark you safe, mark you safe, because everyone's of course going to post that. And then the next one is what's the next one? Let me look at the next one here. Bam, Taco Slayer. Now I'm attributing all these posts so that way no one knows who. Like I'm not trying to be like Jack Posobiec, who fucking likes to take people's memes and shit. I don't know if you saw that drama. He likes to take people's fucking memes and stake claim to them, and because he's monetized like a motherfucker, he likes to take memes. He likes to take claim.
Meme taker.
He's a meme taker. Yeah, he's a habitual meme taker. So Taco Slayer was the one that dropped a comment on the WTF Nation radio post of the dude, where's my F-35? So there you go. 416 Burrito Honky Kong.
Yeah.
At Mike 1 Zulu Romeo 2 on the X app sent us this. The best we could do is 200, and it's the little frog holding a F-35, disgusted that Pawn Stars did not want to fucking give up the fucking cash, because that's usually the case. Friend of mine who also is attending the Sergeant Major's Academy dropped this really right in front of my AR 735-5, which is property accountability policies with the Army.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Good memery here. Good memery. Hang on, make sure I'm posting some memes that are like legit, not some DMs that somebody sent me. You're like, I'm gonna get some phone calls. Speaking of freaking Facebook pages, wives groups and shit. You were fucking supposed to post that. Anyways, Miss Joan 777, that lefty Peace Corps chick. She's pretty good peeps. And she posted this. You're at the beach bar when this hot guy sits across from you and says, "Just act natural," while acting kind of sus. What do you do? That's a good one too.
That's good.
What are you doing? Tim says they were just testing the stealth mode. Pip says that some private was dared to take it and eject. So good memories here.
The WTF Nation does not ever disappoint.
It never disappoints when it comes to the memory. Here I hear from Cromboner, Crombie. posted the the reason why they can't find it is because it's on Epstein's Island.
That's wonderful.
I love that one. Didn't kill himself, by the way. Can we say that without getting zucked? I don't. You can't. I don't. We'll know for a minute. If we
didn't say who didn't kill himself.
Right. I said Epstein. I said Epstein didn't kill
We
himself.
said Epstein's Island, and you said didn't kill himself.
Oh, shit! Fuck. Okay. Well, I don't know. Kind of fucked that up. All right. The next one here is from Big Chief Actual. I sent it to the tagged on the WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page. I don't know why that was sent to me.
That's some high quality work right there.
That's him right there. Find my fighter jet, just like find my phone. Find my network. Send at last location. I think this is kind of cool. I think like, what if the guy left his phone on the aircraft? Could you imagine? Could an iPhone survive a fucking impact of a? You know, what I mean, that's one of those things that are kind of yeah. All right.
I don't know. Workers don't usually survive the impact from jumping out of the factories, so I don't know if the phones would hold up either.
Ooh, well, that's why they have screens and nets. They have nets around the building, so you could jump out. It's like Hotel California.
Depends if he has his OtterBox.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got an OtterBox on my phone. I dropped that thing a lot. OtterBox is a good. I'm not plugging them, but I'm just saying OtterBox is pretty good too. OtterBox, not Autobots. OtterBox. Now you got me fucking saying that. Autobots, the new Autobox phone. Anyways. Xander, getting quite a lot of bids from names that I can't pronounce. On eBay, F-35 Stealth Fighter Jet from Action. Xander, appreciate your comment there and your contribution to the memery. Yeah, this took a dark turn. Sorry.
That's me.
It's my clone's fault. Sorry. I have to go get him just adjusted back at the lab, so that won't happen again. And of course, my man Shadzy. Shadzy 1, I like to introduce the newest addition to Gold Corp's fleet. I love it. We were able to acquire this asset at an absolute steal. We'll be taking applications for its stick jockey within the next few days. Previous experience preferred, and this was right on. If you get, let me. I don't want to pull up the bottom. If you can see the bottom right here, hang on. You could see it was right on that tweet. It was on Joint Base Charleston's tweet.
That's fantastic.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. So the reason why I always talk about Jack Posobiec and shit like that is because that dude takes Shadzy's memes all the fucking time as his own. And like I said, he's monetized like a motherfucker. He is monetized, and so everybody, anytime somebody sees something, we would call a cleanup, a Shadzy cleanup on aisle 1. So that way Jack Posobiec doesn't take fucking memes and whatever. It's I mean, he's probably going to get a fucking cease and desist. You know how people on the fucking right are. All they do is shit talk about First Amendment shit, and the next thing you know, when you say something, when you clap back at them, they cry and want to fucking sue you. So at least when I argue with the left-wing pundits, they want to go back and forth and fight and argue. I love it. Right-wing pundits? Shit. I want to sue you.
No.
This is defamation. You know, fucking, God, it's fucking nuts. The MAGA guys are bad about this shit too. Yeah. So, all right. So from Shadsy, shout out to Shadsy. Thanks again for that contribution to the WTF edition. From Berto, credit Richie Sign 17 saying, remember I was saying about the rednecks? What plane?
That's fantastic.
I love that one. Berto GED. Berto at 110-266. With credit to Richie Sign 1776. Hey, appreciate you throwing out that jet right. That's fucking awesome. What plane? Remember what I told you, man? Bubba's going to find your fucking plane. Oh, you'll get it back, but you won't get it back the way you think you'll get it back. Could you imagine if like it auto landed or something like that? And did you ever see the movie Lord of War, where they land that fucking airplane and the next thing you know it gets disassembled like overnight, and they have that time-lapse video of it getting completely disassembled? That's what happens. You'll get something back, but it won't be what you think it is.
Right.
I don't want a piece that say Marines on it. Like
just a bucket of rivets.
Yeah, exactly. Just or half an engine. You can see some Bubba running down freaking I-25 or I-95 going to I-20 to Columbia, South Carolina. Yep. And they're gonna have some shit box with a goddamn jet engine in it.
Yeah, see if I can
exactly.
Goddamn pick up with the tarp. Yeah.
Yeah. Raise hell, praise Dale. There you go. Fucking yeehaw. So shout out to Berto for that one.
Yeah.
Right, here's another one here. From Ronnie Atkins at Funker, 350. Where in the world is F-35B? I like this one too. This is pretty cool. The meme created when you ask for fucking memes, dude, from the audience, it's fucking, I love it, man. It's awesome.
Fantastic.
This is pretty good. It looks like the Blackhawks after the Somalis got to them. Ooh, damn, too soon? Well, I don't know, it's 1993, so I don't know if it's too soon.
But he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. Where's this here from Dale? Oh, I like this one here. There's a two alpha, Second Amendment angle here. Well, you know how everyone says that if you're gonna take somebody's guns or something like that, and they said, and then the government says you always have those pundits that say, "We're not gonna." You can't fight against F-15s. You can't fight against F-35s. You know, or I don't even know why I say it like that, because it's usually the rednecks that are clapping back, not the.
Yeah.
I guess you'd say. I don't know. I have liberal friends and they talk like I talk with no accent, so it's like I can't. I think it sound like me. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're gonna take your guns. You know, how would you even imitate that? So Dale Stark posts up the government. Your AR-15 is no match for the F-35. Also, the government. Can you please help us find our lost F-35?
Guys, we're serious. We need some help.
We need some help, guys. Could you help us out? We're looking for our aircraft. Exactly. Charleston Joint Base is asking help to find. Now, don't get me wrong. Everyone's trolling on Joint Base Charleston, but I'm going to be honest with you. To reach out to the fucking community is awesome.
Yeah.
They didn't hide anything. They said, hey, pilot fucking ejected, and before he ejected, he hit autopilot. And then somewhere around flying around. That at least is not like any other public affairs officer, at least in the Army, that like knows a lot of shit, that people are putting shit together that usually ends up hitting our inbox. But at least they're open. At least they're honest about this shit.
I think that's what made it so weird. Is because that's so not a normal thing. For a public announcement of something like that. I mean, granted, they downplayed it with a slight mishap, type of thing. But
right.
But as a whole, I mean, something like that, it's not normal for the any form or any part of the U.S. government to publicly be like, "Hey guys, we messed up. We need some help, please." Like it doesn't happen.
Well, like you're saying, what are they distracting on? What are they distracting on?
Yeah.
What's the distraction, or what's the next big where's the shoe gonna drop type shit? You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's continue. Why did he put it in? Yeah, exactly that, Holly. I was about to say the same thing. Why would you put something on autopilot, man? That's like, I don't know. That's like turning your. What if that thing would have fucking crashed in a school or some shit? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, don't just like, I don't know, dive or something like that. I'm not a pilot, so I don't know. I don't know, but I do play Battlefield. I do play Battlefield, and exactly that. What if exactly that's a good point, Pimp. Could you have put it on a predetermined path or something like that? Of course, I'm just using my jump master math and beer math. I don't know anything about fucking flying, so all I know is that every time someone shit talks the fucking F-35, everyone comes back with all these. Well, it does this, it does that, it does this, and it does that, and it does this and does that, and it's the highlight of technology. And it's been the DoD's pain in the ass since its fucking inception.
Right.
Let's listen to the next one here. Found the culprit.
Aliens. Fantastic.
I love this one. This is from Big Chief OD Actual. Found the culprit, dude. This is fucking gold. Okay, look. I do hang out with. I do have Latino memers, and so there it is. It was the alien that the Mexican government unveiled.
Yeah. The mustaches are just a fantastic.
The mustache, and the way he's holding the margaritas, and he's got the tacos kind of salad in front of him. That's fucking gold, dude. That's classic.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Big Chief. I appreciate the muchas gracias for that one. Oh god, that was classic. Now, this is from one of my first warpath. This is the Marines' reaction. This is the Marines' reaction when they found it. Dude, this is gold. Warpath. 2PT0. He's a great follow on social media, by the way. Posts a lot of great videos and stuff like that. It gets into the in-depth analysis of shoot no shoot situations, weapons training, stuff like that.
Yeah,
great. That's a great follow if you're on the X app. But again, the fans of the WTF Nation did not disappoint. I really appreciate that. I was classic here. So, and I'm not like somebody who likes to crop memes, like somebody named Jack Kosoviak. I don't crop memes. I if these are memes that are worthy, I will post with credit with the tags appropriately attached, so everybody knows that. There you go.
Yeah.
So that there you go. So there's the Marines' reaction once they found out that they found debris. However, another mutual on social media said, yeah, they did found it. It's in North Charleston. It might need Delta. Send in Delta for this extraction. Aristofanes put this Operation Chop Shop is a go. So that's what it looked like when it landed in South Carolina. Now, this is a plausible picture right here. This right here. Yes, they did find it, Holly. I read that off earlier. I don't know. I think you might jump on YouTube or jump on. Are we going to get in trouble for posting this? I see us still moving on other screens, so I'm guessing Facebook might be doing some dilemmas with some dramas. But anyways, I love this one right here. That right there is what I picture Bubba doing.
Yeah.
Oh, we found your jet. Yeah, well, we found it, but here you go. Oh my God, it's fucking cold. Love it. Let me see. Oh, oh, hang on. We have some late arrivals of the memory. Yeah, hang on. Let me grab these late arrivals here. We got some late arrivals. Late arrivals.
Oh man.
This is from Drew, aka the Bacon Father at Lamax Media. Oh my God. Okay. Well, here we go. You're just gonna be this a fucking. All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay, look. It's an F-35. That's an F-16 cockpit, but I get it. I get what you're saying.
I still approve.
It's still proof. Yeah, it's still good memory. This is from Greg. From Greg, bunch of numbers at his Twitter account. I don't know who needs to hear this, but these things should always have a GPS trackers on them. A missing sock.
Subs.
Oh my God. So yeah.
That's fantastic.
There's another one. I bet he is thinking about the Roman Empire. How the fuck do you lose? How the fuck do you lose an F-35? The Romans would never. There's a big phenomenon right now about women asking guys how much do they think about the Roman Empire.
It's a crazy trend. It's just popped up like in the last few days on TikTok and shit. It's crazy.
I was asked by several women friends, and they asked me, and I said, "What, you don't?" And they're like, "Go check. Just look up Roman Empire on X or Instagram or Facebook," and people are like, "You don't think about the Roman Empire?" Anyways, that's just me. It must be. It's a guy thing. Ooh, I get to finally say it. It's a guy thing. How about that? It's a guy thing. How
dare you gender stereotype the Roman Empire like that?
It's a man thing. Not only is it a man thing, but it's a man thing. There you go. It's a man thing. You wouldn't understand. I think this is the first time men can actually gatekeep on something.
Yeah. Yeah, we lost gatekeeping having dicks, so Roman Empire it is.
Oh my God! Oh! Now they want the Roman Empire. Oh man, this was fucking classic. I fucking love this one. Oh man, this is fucking. Oh, I love this one. This is. I like this one here. This is pretty. This is a pretty funny one.
Yeah, that's top tier.
That is. Yeah. They call him the Lectern Man or something like that. Yeah. Here's another one. Name something people often lose. Keys, money, F-35s, and a glove. Yeah, see, I love the women fans that we have in there asking us, or like, "You're not gonna get out of me, Heather. You're not gonna get out of me, Holly. You're not getting out of it. No, it's man code. That's He-Man, Roman men, women haters club type shit.
If you know, you know.
If you know, it's like one step below the Masons. Is one. You just have to know. To be one, ask one. And if you don't know as a man, then guess what? You don't know as a man. Which, I mean, unless you don't, no. Anyways, I don't even want to go down that dark path because then people will start saying, you guys are being something phobic.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. A gently used F-35. It's there. It's just in stealth. 80 million firm. No low ballers. I know what I got. Gold. Okay, well, we have way more than the Roman Empire, so I'm good. Oh, see, there you go. Heather's throwing that. Well, fine, I really do. That's what it is. That's a subtle, fun, I didn't want to know anyways type shit.
Yeah.
Huh, Heather? Is that what it is? Yeah, I see that.
Screw you guys. I don't care.
Holly's like knight in shiny armor thing, warrior stuff. I have no clue. See, they're trying to, bro. They're trying to poke it. They're trying to find the the defect in the armor there.
Ooh, something else that I'll say most men have that women do not naturally is making machine gun noises. Have you ever been, next time ask one of your daughters or one of your lady friends to do a
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Can't do it. As a matter of fact, if you can't sound like a TIE fighter or fucking the Millennium Falcon or make guns blaster sounds like that, it's a Roman Empire thing. Sorry. You can't touch that.
Yeah.
Because we are adults. Whatever. Heather's like, yes, we are adults. He's trying to, now you're making it a maturity thing. Okay, fine. There you go. Fine. Then you'll guess the never know then, huh? Anyways, F-35 parked in my backyard. Me. No, this is mine. The government. Oh, classic. These are awesome. I appreciate the fans sending us these memes, man.
Yeah.
Where's our F-35? There you go. Look, it's almost like Where's Waldo? And you see it right there. Do you? If you tell me where you can find the F-35?
Oh man, it's right there. I see it.
You see it, right?
I see it. It's beautiful. Well, I see, most of it.
Yeah, well, some of it's in the water. And again, this is pure speculation, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So again, I appreciate all the fans for sending the WTF Nation on that thread of all of the memes. That's what I'm talking about. I like this shit. That's what I'm talking about. I like seeing stuff like that because it's a community effort.
Yeah.
I mean,
it brings
us all together. Memes, meme warfare is a regular warfare, but it's also bridging the gap with the community.
It does. I mean, really, nothing brings groups of people together like mockery.
No, of course not. No. As a matter of fact, mockery sometimes is what we need in life. I would say it's more like joking around and having that dark humor. We are actually letting the civilian community understand how the military and veterans think. How our dark humor about stuff.
Yep.
Let me see.
I choose to use dark humor instead of going to therapy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, obviously sometimes dark humor is therapy. You know what I mean? So it's also today, just want a real quick shout out. Today is can you believe this? Today is the Air Force's birthday.
Oh, wow.
They're 76 years old. Holy shit, dude.
Bunch of youngins.
Yeah.
Bunch of youngins.
At least they posted proper aircraft on their social media. Obviously, because they're Air Force, you can see the little refueler, you can see the little drone, you can see the little C-130s, the C-17s, you can see the F-22, the bomber. Oh, and there's an F-35 that's flying. Ooh, I wonder if Air Force pilots are dragging fucking Marine Corps pilots because, at least we don't eject and put our shit in autopilot. Is there some sort of pilot humor or something like that?
I don't know. Some shit talking going on.
Oh, yeah.
There's got to be somewhere.
Yeah. Gotta be. Yeah, exactly. So, again, happy birthday, United States Air Force, 76 years.
Man.
If it's not been for the Air Force, there'd be no air and airborne. As a matter of fact, thank you for ensuring that paratroopers all around the world are able to hit the silk and make all those legs jealous. So there you go. I'll make my airborne joke there.
So it's one of the best things to ever come out of the Army's vagina.
Wait a minute. Parachutes come out the back end of an airplane, though. That's kind of yeah. All right. So anyway, so happy birthday, Air Force. I wonder if your baby freaking Space Force is giving you guys any love. Yeah, there was a there's hang on, let me look. There's somebody posting a it was a picture of a Swedish aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
And they matter of fact, let me look on social media where it's at. They posted Swedish aircraft on their icons, like it's their stuff. It's like it was like happy birthdays. It was like some Intel weenies or something like that. And they're like happy birthday, Air Force, and it was a picture, but there were pictures of Swedish jets.
Okay.
So hang on, let me pull the story up here. I gotta dig for it. Hang on, give me a second. Here we go. This is from Dave Brown. This is on Dave Brown's defense editor at Politico, and this is what he tweeted out, which is fucking hilarious. So the NSA is using a Swedish fighter jets to wish the U.S. Air Force happy birthday.
Wow.
Hang on. There you go.
Okay.
So there's a Schwiergen, Hebrew for aircraft. No, I don't know. I should make fun of I have Swedish friends too, and if they heard me fucking making fun of that,
right.
I don't want to get any. Well, yeah, I do have some Swedish friends. I don't want to get them to get the ass. There were some things that I did with them, but when I was stationed in Europe, and I got to do some things with them in their with their aircraft, and it was pretty cool. And they're like, can't say anything. All right, cool. Well, I'm saying something now, but it was fun. It was good shit. So those are Swedish aircraft. But yeah, and of course it's NSA, CSSA, CSS, and it says we are the IC. Now, normally, if there was like an off-brand branch of service that or a group of people like some sort of civilian shits that don't understand military aircraft or our military aircraft, that's one thing. But when you're the NSA, the National Security Agency, that I don't know, is supposed to be identifying stuff like that, I think it's kind of funny that they would, you know what I mean, that they didn't put the right aircraft.
Well, they probably pulled that image out of somebody's text messages,
or use some sort of thing. Well, that's just not at that, because there was another happy birthday, U.S. Air Force, from Congressional Mike Simpson. Happy birthday, U.S. Air Force. They don't have F-18s, nor are the Blue Angels are not in the Air Force. The demonstration team for the United States Air Force is the Thunderbirds. Which, have you seen them perform now that the lockdowns are done? There's like air shows and stuff where they're both performing at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. They're like doing joint stuff with them. I'm like, oh.
I have never been to an air show.
What?
Never seen the Blue Angels, never seen any of that. I mean, I've seen them fly over like briefly, like a presidential inauguration, whatever, but I've never seen the spectacle.
Really? Oh my God, man. They're oh man, bro, it's awesome, man.
Yeah, in the Coast Guard, they used to just take us out and we'd watch pontoons go by in formation, and that was about as much as we got. Not really.
Coast Guard has air shows or boat shows.
It'd be funny to see a bunch of pontoons down the water.
Exactly.
Down. Yeah.
Seeing some ribs going down the road in V formations, and they're all like,
a bunch of BMCs with their bellies hanging out, just eating ribs and shit.
They're all drinking coffee. Yeah.
Out there just eating shit the whole time.
Exactly.
It's the Coast Guard show of force.
Yeah, at least they're doing something though. They don't lose jets. Luckily, it didn't happen. If it had landed, if it had hit the water, then yeah, you guys would definitely be involved. Just like the big balloon thingy, the big Chinese balloon. We just sort of kind of forgot.
Yeah,
I don't know. Are we ever going to get an after action review report on the on that balloon thing, or just You know what I mean?
It was fun about it.
Yeah,
we lost the jet. Who cares about the rest?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, here's U.S. Representative Kathy Castor, who appreciated the. She's out of Florida, and there you go. Another happy birthday, United States Air. Now, look, I get it, but can you read sometimes backwards? That emblem, those jets have those emblems have. I don't know. I could read that even though it's been transposed and reversed. I could see that it says U.S. Navy, U.S. Navy, U.S. Navy, U.S. Navy, and so Navy.
Probably one of their interns, made that.
Yeah, exactly. It's something like, here, buddy. Speaking of interns, no, I shouldn't say that. Is that intern? Some interns are good though, Massey. But anyways, so that's so again, shout out, happy birthday to the Air Force, and sorry that sorry that everyone's fucking up your social media.
Yeah.
Are you there? Let me see. There was another. I think, did I get all the memes? Did I get all the memes from the accounts? Because everyone's dropping fucking pictures and shit. So I think I got them all. Yep, that was it. So
nice.
For all the fans out there that decided to send us all the memes and making fun of the Air Force or the Marine Corps, it's another thing too. Somebody said, we were just joking around in some group chats, and somebody said, "Did the Marine not have any crayons that day? Was he fully crayon vaccinated?"
Oh, great.
Oh, somebody sent me something. Hang on.
Oh.
I got late minute memes.
Love the memes.
We could keep going with the memes there. Holy shit. Wow. I don't even know. We might get banned for this fucking meme, dude. We might get, we might be in, I don't know, man. That's woo doggy. Okay. Well, let me just tell you what it is. It is a picture of Lizzo bent over with an F-35 flying into it, and it says missing F-35 found fully intact inside Lizzo. Yeah. And pilot was doing a crayon run when disaster struck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we might get zucked for this picture. I mean, it's yeah.
Well, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Pip, roll the dice. I don't know. No. I don't know if I want to roll the dice on this one, man. Yeah, I'd rather not see it. And now, of course, they're calling Lizzo a high-calorie person. That's the new term for fat people.
Wow.
I've been fat shamed before, so I kind of like, is that my new pronoun now? I'm a high-calorie person. I'm a high-calorie person.
I identify as high-calorie.
I identify as exactly that because, somebody was fat shaming me. So I'm like, oh, okay, well. Everyone's like, no, don't post it. I don't want to see that. So yeah, it is a, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do that, man. I think even Twitter might fucking like go, ew. Twitter be like, what are you doing? My eyes, the goggles, they do nothing. Holly says cornbread fed. Yeah, that's the new term. So,
man,
now on top of this, PT deficient. Oh shit, it's break time. It's break time.
Oh.
It's break time. Let's take a break right quick, and then we'll go on to a F-35 connected story joke that connects into something else. And then there we go.
All right.
So everyone take a break right quick. Smoke them if you got them. Refill your glasses. Hit the latrine, and we'll be right back. Shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue. If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
where you draw the line, 'cause it's so sad. Tell me where you lost your faith. Is it so bad? Couldn't see it in your face, and it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Why you keep it in your head? Is it so bad? Never heard a word you say it, and it's so sad. Tell me when you lost your way, 'cause it's so bad. I'll see you when I pray, and it's so sad. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Is it what you want? Is it what you need now? Is it what you breathe? Is it what you're bleeding now? Is it what you feel? Is it what you're feeling now? Is it what you wanted? I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down to me. I'll wait until you come back down. Hello, you. Will you come back down to me? Hello, you. Will you come back down? Hello, you. Won't you come back down to me? Hello, you.
What is this Facebook Live? I've never heard of this shit.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
has decided to enter the fray.
Ooh.
And discuss I guess their input of what's going on. I didn't realize that members of Congress who've never served in the fucking military, I like how they like to talk shit about soldiers or talk shit about stuff that's going on in the military that have had no connection to the military other than blah, 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 and then like to inject shit when something in the military happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, I'm talking about Lauren Boebert. Yeah, Lauren Boebert. She's been in the news for other shit, but I didn't really care because, you know, just like seeing some shit and seeing some lines, and then you know, whatever, seeing the threads, and then I see somebody like comment like, what? And so I, your illustrious host, I decided to comment as well. And well, first off, she's been in the news. She's been in the news lately, anyway. So this is a little bit. This is a double header. No pun intended. Double.
This kind, not this kind.
This yes, double header. It's when you grab the bulls by the horn. whatever euphemism you get. The pilot didn't pull on the stick. What else? Right. So at any rate, she decides to comment, and if you guys don't know, if you don't follow her on social media, she's the one that's always. She was the one that. Here's the thing. I kind of don't pay attention to people in Congress anyways. I do, but I don't. Specifically when it comes to initiatives and stuff that they talk about doing in the military. One of the biggest things that I hate when Congress does a bill that has a large veteran or / military fund to it, then it's been like, it's like, why are you attaching something to a bill? Just leave the fucking bill alone.
Yeah.
So usually a lot of Congress people, when they do that, that's when I kind of pay attention. You guys got to look at your representatives in your state, from your state, I should say, what they say on social media. You'll be surprised. Just like I tell soldiers to get on social media accounts that your leaders are on, because you'll be surprised what they tell you in front of your formation, and then you'll be surprised what they say on social media. It's usually a 180 from what normally happens. So Lauren Boebert, who claims to be a professional rhino hunter. Mama Gigi raised my boys to be men before liberals teach them to be women.
Yeah.
That's Lauren Boebert. Now, my whole fucking respect for her went in the fucking trash when at the time the State of the Union was happening during President Biden's State of the Union speech. And he was talking about the withdrawal of Afghanistan and the loss of lives that happened at the suicide bombing of Abbey Gate. Her and fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene, MDG, everyone likes to call her, in the middle of the president. Now look, I have served under different administrations as well, but when the commander in chief of the armed forces is paying respects, especially when it comes to a State of the Union speech to Congress, you kind of have to fucking like, yeah, okay, yeah, he's fucking Biden, but at least he's acknowledging the families. They were the loudest fucking ones. There's videos. It's always, there's memes, a picture of her and MTG fucking standing up, and you see them like that, making. Well, I don't know. It's kind of like, oh, that I just made that face. And anyways, so she decides to jump in on this fucking back and forth about the F-35.
Okay.
Let me see. This is what she tweeted. The military is asking for public's help to finding an F-35 that went missing. We're talking about an $80 million jet. This is what happens when military leaders are more focused on woke ideology than actually running a competent military. And then yours truly, with my shitposting ass, says, what? This has zero to do with it.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Legit has zero to do with it. And of course, my shitposting ass, I put, because she got busted with Beetlejuice. And doing some things in the Beetlejuice thing. So I said, has zero to do with it, but okay. Now look, I wish congressional people would fucking go to the barracks or check out the DFACs. And I even said myself that matter of fact, I've said this repeatedly. I didn't know the Army or the military was woke until I got a Twitter account.
Right.
I didn't know the Army or the military was woke until I retired, and everyone was telling me, you're woke, whoa.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what, dude. I think being in almost 30 years, fucking, and I didn't see any woke that people are saying are woke is not woke. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It all happened after you retired, like the day after.
The day after I retired, it fucking went straight, bam! Everyone's got woke and all sorts of stuff
immediately. Yeah.
Mike says that they learned that from Pelosi when she tore up the State of the Union from the commander. That's right. You're right.
Oh man.
Congress sets a precedence on the back and forth of what is being said or not said during a State of the Union, like especially when somebody said you lied to fucking President Obama when he gave his or W. You know, why I say W a couple the first time. Well, at least he didn't get a shoe thrown at him, but W after 9/11 was kind of like a rallying experience.
Right.
You know, we must defend a terrorist. You know, we're going to kill them all. You're either with us or against us. Fucking terrorists. Al-Qaeda. We must kill Al-Qaeda's. So but when it comes to like that, I understand. It's almost like you have to have, like there's people that I couldn't fucking stand in the service. To this day, they don't know that I couldn't stand them. To this day. Right. But they were my teammates. But I had to, well, I take that back. There's one person that fucking that knows that I can't stand them because I almost knocked his fucking block off his fucking shoulders. And
you made it clear.
I made it clear. Yes. Well, I mean, when you have the XO and one of your senior NCOs holding you back from fucking clocking his ass.
Yeah.
Then you know. So I should take that back. One individual knows that I don't appreciate or I don't like them anyways. So. Even though, and previous commanders like you're gonna have leaders, you're gonna have members of, but when it comes to like a ceremony, when it comes to something like that is traditional within or the norms of how Congress is, I don't play. I can't stand some of the individuals in Congress. I'll shit talk fucking Schumer. I'll shit talk fucking you know all the other olds that are in there, Pelosi, Feinstein, fucking all of them. I'll talk them all of it. But when they're doing in their official capacity, then I. You gotta let it roll, man. You gotta let it roll.
Yeah, it's part of it.
And so that's when immediately I focused on her a lot when it came to how she talked about the military, due to the fact that one of the last U.S. soldier killed was a PSYOPer that I met before he was killed, and so to me it was like, bitch, are you not like fucking seeing what the president is trying to do? Yeah, I don't fucking agree with the president. We fucking shit post him all the fucking time, and he's aloof and he's fucking just shit talking whatever, and he's yelling at the audience and he blah, 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 and everything's fucking screaming like an old man. And was that Grandpa Simpson? You know, fucking he's fucking right. Hey, you know what? Roman Empire. That's not going to imitate Grandpa System. Can you do it, ladies? Anyways, so I gotta respect him. He's the fucking president of the United States. He's got whatever. So when I saw her and MTG fucking doing that shit, that to me was kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. I don't even know if I should, I don't even know if I should address you anymore as I have to address you as Congresswoman, bro. I almost feel like moving to fucking her district and fucking running against her.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, would you vote for me if I was running against her? I don't know if people would vote for me because I mean, at least I served. I'm just saying, if you got some input, if you have some input,
she served too, just not in the military.
She's reaching across party lines, from what I'm understanding, and grabbing the issues at hand.
Absolutely.
While allowing the other party to, but yeah, her and MTG, when she did that shit, I was fucking that just kind of like set me off, because it's like, it was, to me, it was the equivalent of her, it was the equivalent of her. Here it is. Yeah, somebody sent me this picture. Hang on, somebody sent me this picture.
Oh.
Somebody sent me this picture. Yeah, thank you for the link. It was this right here.
Yeah,
it was this right here that fucking that she fucking was being disrespectful when the president was discussing the State of the Union and discussing the lives lost in Afghanistan. Again, this was just as bad as the president looking at his fucking watch on the tarmac at Dover.
Yeah.
During the dignified transfer. Same fucking thing. Tacky as fuck.
Yep.
You know? So for me, the way I see it, if you're going to be Mike says it's an unnecessary drama queen move on their part, and tacky, I agree. Again, I'm kind of like in the middle when it comes to this shit, but if you're going to sit there and fucking scream up and down, that's why anytime she posts something or anytime she talks about the fucking military, exactly that, Pip. I'm surprised I didn't get fined either. You know, I'll be honest with you, NFL and NBA players get fined more than members of Congress when they fucking do some bullshit like this. I thought there was a fine. Isn't there like a fine, like a swear jar or some shit? I don't know. At any rate, so seeing that,
yeah,
I don't feel sorry for her. And then of course she comes flying in, no pun intended, to jump on the train. I mean, jump on the. I'm trying to keep my euphemisms down to where they're not innuendo, but yeah.
You know, and it's funny, you know, I'm all for talking shit about things that you know nothing about. I mean, that's half of my life, but not in an official capacity, in the position that's, you know, that you're holding, like you said. You know, it's like I said, I talk shit about things all the time I know nothing about, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. But why are you red, Ice? Because every single Jedi, including your friend Obi-Wan Kenobi, is now an enemy of the Republic. That's why I'm red. No, I'm sorry. I was actually, I did some chores outside, and it was a decent, partly cloudy day, and a nice, you know, it wasn't too hot, and I was out there. You know, me and Baby Ice were doing some chores and some errands and stuff like that, and you know, hey, it's. So what if I got a little color there, right? And also the red background behind me.
Yep.
Wait till I get more red shit, because that on the other side of me is gonna be more red shit. But the way I see it is like it's like stop, just fucking stop. Well, if you guys don't know, over the fucking weekend she went to go see Beetlejuice, and when she went to go see fucking Beetlejuice, she was fucking doing a Saturday Night Live skit. She was grabbing.
Great choice of gift, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And so she fucking she got thrown out of a play of Beetlejuice, and you know how she always likes to fucking talk about how the liberals do this with the drag queen story hour. Liberals like to do that with this, and they like to be lewd and fucking. Now we could discuss all day fucking long about drag queen story hour and yada yada. That's a whole nother debate. But when you are a member of Congress and you have that hypocrisy of shit talking about doing lewd acts in front of kids, which again, that's a point that I agree. However, she was vaping. And the reason why she got put out was she was vaping. But it gets even better. I guess you guys don't know that in some movie theaters, actually, especially around that area, the Denver area, there's especially because there was, remember that the shooter out of Aurora, who dressed up like, who had like the Joker, and he shot up a theater.
He really hated the Batman movie.
Yeah, exactly. So that right there, the security precautions of most theaters now have surveillance cameras in the upper right, left corner, the upper corners of the movie, and they're also infrared, so you fucking see everything. If you think you're not going to get caught picking your nose and flicking boogers on somebody in front of you, you're going to get caught.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I've been finger blasted at a movie theater, but it was pre-cameras.
It was. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You know, you think you're being, but whatever. But apparently, she's getting felt the fuck up, and she was doing it backwards. She was doing it in reverse. I don't say backwards, but she was doing the same. I don't know if she's doing it backwards. But there's she right there getting the felt up. He's getting it now, mind you. The guy who's feeling her up is a member of the Democratic Party and also owns a bar that allows drag queen story hour and shows.
Yep.
So now, 2 questions. Is this a big? Is this the big deal? Yeah, exactly. Is this a big deal? Or is this showing some hypocrisy here?
I can't focus with that on the screen, man. I'm sorry.
Sorry. But this is some hypocrisy, man. You can't sit there and claim yourself as being a true conservative if your ass is then vaping and then getting carried like a fucking bowling ball in the fucking theater in front of fucking kids.
Yeah.
And Holly says this is awkward. Yeah, well, you know what? There were kids, and I was looking for the whole video. There were kids sitting around her. Before the show started, there were kids sitting around her. So how could you as a conservative come off the top rope and say, that's because drag time story. I don't even know. There's so many fucking different names for what they want to call it now. A drag queen story hour. And because they're doing it in front of kids and they're doing these lewd acts in front of kids. Well, if you watch the whole fucking video, there's the whole video out there. Before the movie, the lights went out. She was fucking vaping sitting there and there were kids sitting around her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm surprised the little kid, you know how kids are savage? They have like insect politics, man. They're fucking brutal and I'm surprised the kid didn't go, Mom, what's that smell?
Right.
Or whatever, or whatever. So exactly that, Becky. Both political sides are fucked up. But what was crazy is that, well, on both political sides, we're almost fucking in the aisle there. They were just fucking up. They were feeling up.
Yeah.
So I hate this fucking conservative bullshit. They're attacking drag queens and the trans community about it. Yeah. We could have a whole new discussion about that side of the drag queen story hour. And I just fucking blows me away when you, as a fucking conservative that likes to prop up this bullshit of, oh, conservative this, and I'm a conservative and God's conservative and conservative, and I'm beating rhinos. I'm a rhino hunter or whatever. And then you're caught.
Yeah.
And this is no.
And it's not like I was saying, it's not like the worst. It's worse than it's not like she was hidden like in some back alley or got caught by some paparazzi coming out of a hotel room or something stupid like that. I mean, this is just flagrant. It's just flagrant. It's insanity.
Yeah, it's fucking open. Dude's sitting there going, like you're saying, like you're
doing this, man.
Like, dude, we did. Okay,
I was like, dude needs some lessons.
He does. He needs some Roman Empire finger playing lessons, instructions. That will be a little later podcast. Anyways, but again, you can't sit there and throw the again. My biggest thing is this: you can't talk about the hypocrisy. There's hypocrisy, massive hypocrisy here when you are a conservative and you're talking shit. Always posting on social media about Drag Queen Story Hour, and what are you doing in the middle of a fucking theater in front of fucking kids already? Pretty much the same fucking line that you're saying about drag queens.
100%.
I really fucking hate it when the conservatives do this bullshit and they fucking come off the top like this. And again, that's a whole other fucking argument, whatever. But exactly that, Gary. Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. Yep. No, it ties in. I mean, but it's the same way if you take it, even outside of people in political parties, but people that rally that have loud voices on the conservative side, and you have it on both. But it's especially disheartening when you have people, like pastors or whatever, that are rallied against, against the queers, and then they get caught giving some dude a handy,
right. Like, yes.
Dude, yeah, it's all the time.
It's all the times that are exactly. So exactly that. Or they were secretly engaged to a gay guy or they're lesbian or whatever, but they're conservative saying, the same thing. Oh yeah. Or you find out they fucking, they ran a fucking church group that molested 15 kids.
Yep. 100%.
And you're just like, you can't take up for each other. Now I will say this, at least the liberal side or the Democratic side of that, they rally together. They like fucking, cause you're not hearing about the guy. You're hearing more about Lo and Bobert, and everyone's jumping dog piling on her. Well, no pun intended. Anyways, everyone's dogpiling on her, and and everyone's. I mean, dude, the fucking conservative, the GOP, they tear each other fucking apart. There's 100%. So much fucking division in there with them, the MAGAs, the fucking QAnon idiots, and it's just like fucking hilarious as shit to watch. Wasn't there just recently a woman who was running for Congress that had her porn videos leaked?
Yeah,
and. You know what? That's a good question. Did Bobert fucking talk about that?
I wouldn't surprise me.
Did Bobert talk about that? I wonder if she deleted them tweets.
Yeah. Hopefully. That's the wherewithal for that much.
Yeah, she's I mean, damn girl.
It's insane to me. The conservative party in a lot of ways reminds me a lot of how like women are in groups, in the sense of like they're way meaner to each other than the outside people are to them. Like women are vicious to one another socially.
Right,
And
right.
that's how the GOP treats its internal members. It's like, oh, you might be prettier than me. Now I'm taking you down a couple pegs. We're ruining you over this.
Yeah. No, you ain't lying. And well, I'll go back to saying about the women's Facebook groups. If you want to if you want to investigate where to find an F-35, just say that it cheated on somebody, and girls will find out. They will hunt them shits down.
And I'm legitimately not saying I talk shit about women. Like, it just amazes me how cruel women are to one another, like within these groups where they need support a lot of times. Not saying that this person does with the political affiliation. I just meant as far as how they're treated internally.
Right. It was a Virginia Democratic candidate who has a history of live streaming sex acts. Now here's the thing: she's with her husband. She's doing this shit with her husband.
Yeah.
And that's
and it's paywalled.
Is it paywalled? Oh, you already checked?
Yeah.
Well, you checked? Okay. Hey, if it's out there, it's out there, and you got to pay for it. You got to pay for it. You're rendering services just like an OnlyFans, or when you're monetized on social media and you get paid for the interactions. Hey, man, that's a fucking hustle, man. But a congresswoman running for office and she's doing that shit with her fucking husband, is that a big deal? Is that more of a big deal? As I'm saying, I'm looking right now on what she says. I'm scrolling as we're talking. If Lauren Boebert said anything about this fucking this congresswoman, but it's like here's some. I mean, there's some other people. I'm gonna read this off. From let me see, Brittany Hughes. I'm probably gonna get like fucking sued like crazy shit talking to a bunch of people tonight, but I don't give a fuck. It's always funny. It's gonna be from the conservative side of the house, anyways. That fucking that likes to talk about freedom of speech, but they're the first ones to fucking sue you.
100%.
Brittany Hughes says, "I'm not saying what Lauren Boebert did was trashy. It was, but I'm just saying that I don't want to hear lectures about it from leftists who think that a woman streaming herself having kinky sex pay-per-view view is a platform for fundraising." Now, first off, is porn allowed for fundraising? I didn't know that. I did not know.
As long as it's done ethically.
Is there ethically done porn?
Yeah, absolutely. Join my live stream on Kick after the
yeah, exactly that. After the show's over, we're gonna go ahead and just only be streaming on Kick right now. Dude, man, Kick's been kind of like we were talking about on the break, man. Our Kick is like freaking. Kick is getting freaking freaky.
I've seen things.
I've seen seen Boebert things type of shit, and I'm just kind of like. So look,
I've seen a whole bunch of this.
Yeah. Wax on, wax off. Anyways, that's a dad joke for you guys that don't know the original Karate Kid shit. But my biggest thing is that if you Susanna Gibson is her name.
Yep.
If you're gonna sit there and be that conservative and talk about drag queen story hour, but then like I said, you're getting finger play. And you're gripping the throttle on a fucking in front of other kids, even though it's at because look, could you imagine being the fucking theater operator and watching this shit live? Like, bro, come here, look at this, bro, look, come here, what, bro, come here. Oh my god, who is that? I don't know. They're playing. They're playing finger, what finger pocket pull? What the hell? Is that why you can't freaking? Who grabs a woman like that? Oh, damn, look what she's doing,
Yeah.
Baconer says, why can't just people accept certain realities as long as they're not harming anyone or themselves? It's simple. It just doesn't really bother me. Don't push your agenda on me forcefully or yell hate. Just have love and acceptance. Remember, there are 7 to 8 billion meat bags on this rock, and you can't control or hate everything. It's pointless and poison. You're right, man. Baconated it right on the head, but I'm sorry. If a congresswoman is sitting there ragging on a group that's already targeted already, and then you're doing shit in front of it that you're just like doing it in front of the kids. I'm trying to find the videos we're looking right now, so that way I can fucking find out.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's also like, I don't know. I do believe like there's certain offices, positions, whatever that you have that require a higher level of accountability than just your average Joe Schmo, or should require more accountability than your average Joe Schmo. And that hypocrisy is what's astounding to me in those positions, right? Like,
right.
If your platform that you got elected in is anti all that stuff, then walk the fucking walk, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
If you're gonna hate, then hate. If you don't, but just don't, like you said, just being in that platform and then turn around and go in the other direction with it.
Another rule of the Roman Empire that we at the men's club have is kings don't kiss and tell. So it's that's why you set your phone to having text messages and DMs only last a year, and that's why you and that's why you don't say shit. Yeah, keep it between you and your party, because there's another member of Cong or another politician. She got outed for having an affair with one of Trump's fucking advisors.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
what's her name? Kristi Noem. So, and I'm just saying that these are just news reports. I'm saying news reports. Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio. Blah 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 blah. This is some of the reports. All I'm doing is scrolling the wires, man. I'm not talking about something that I have some deep down fucking secrets or some shit. Right. No one's giving me any scoops. No, I'm just reading what the social media platforms are saying. And of course, some of these social media platforms are what you're watching on right now. So you're watching it on X, you're watching it on Twitter, YouTube, Kick, and 2 Facebook pages at US Army WTF Moments and WTF Radio. Anyways, so and then Marjorie Taylor Greene, she had like a fucking throuple or some shit that was reported as well. So it's like, how could you sit there and talk to me about all this bullshit about being conservative or attacking drag queens? Now, remember, we had a drag queen on, Joshua Kelly. Good friend. And matter of fact, he even cleared specifically that he doesn't do it on fucking duty. He doesn't do it in front of kids. He does it in an adult environment. I mean, it was a good interview. I mean, me and him still keep in touch. A great friend. And again, he was getting a bunch of shit for being part of an influencer program that was not just of the Navy. I'm glad that the Army part didn't get leaked out. Holy shit.
Right?
The Army's going woke. I'm glad the Army side didn't do that. I'm glad that portion didn't get leaked out, because holy shit. The DOD at one time wanted to have an influencer program to where individuals of the influencing community were gonna be representatives to kind of like assist, to show the Department of Defense, to show the American audience that the cross section of the United States is serving within the U.S. Armed Forces. I was going to be part of that program as well, but COVID hit, the Rona hit, blah 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 blah. So about the same time, Joshua was doing this stuff. So it's like these people are just being fucking themselves. They're just doing whatever, but they are who they are, and they're not being hypocritical about their identity.
Yeah.
If you were coming across conservative and you're attacking fucking the LGBT community and you're talking about doing them shit in front of kids, and the next thing you know, you get caught getting felt up.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, freaking, that's it. You're be happy you're getting dragged. You're going to get dragged. No pun intended to the drag queens, but
yeah. Well, the irony of it, they'll justify is like, well, but it was, it might have been not appropriate, but it was at least heterosexual, wasn't pushing an agenda. It was just natural.
Oh, yeah. Well, the natural, well, yeah. Hey, sex is sex.
Yeah.
Sex is sex. And if, again, you want to clutch them pearls, sex is sex. That's it. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
Whether it's...
All I'm saying, when the lights are out and there's a dick in my mouth, I don't know it's a dude. That's all I know for sure.
I was about to say, man, it could be animal as well. So I'm just saying, you never know. When I say grab the bull by the horns, anyways, you never fucking know. But again, my point being is that, again, I just laugh at this fucking shit. So when she came across the net about woke policies, F-35 is woke policy. I'm like, what the fuck does that have anything to fucking do?
Yep.
With the F-35? Now again, I get exactly that. What Carrie just said. You make your own bed. If you're gonna pipe up and talk about woke policies, I think she would fall under a lot of protected woke policies for reaching across the aisle. Like I said, the guy she was with was a Democrat, was a liberal, who owns a bar. I don't even know the guy's name, and he owns a fucking bar somewhere like Denver or Aurora or something like that. I don't know the locale. And he has a bar that has those shows.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Somebody says she was set up. Do you think she was set up?
Yeah, she was set up. She was set up like this, and then like this, and then like this.
And a little of this, and a little.
How that makes no sense. How would you get set up for something like that? He just trick her into thinking it's like, oh no, I have this it's gonna save a unborn fetus if you rub it really fast. It's gonna end abortion. Like
Pip says that maybe that's how she gets bipartisan support.
Yeah.
David Cunningham says that he has those shows and Bud Light. Oh, damn, Boebert. Bobo, everyone's calling her Boebert, Lauren Boebert. Anyways, maybe that's how she gets bipartisan support. Baconer says, if I didn't have a choice at all, I'd rather be transgender instead of being born with 2 heads, 3 arms, 7 fingers per hand, and 4 legs and 8 feet. Damn, dude, damn. If fucking Baconer, you're going full Monty.
That's very specific.
Yeah, very extremely specific. I mean, pun intended. No pun intended. Can I say that? So yeah, her name was Susanna. Susanna Gibson. That was the Democratic candidate who posted porn internet for cash, and everyone's like, if this is fundraising, a whole new level of fundraising. No. Okay, this is not Roman Empire shit. So what do women feel about this? What do women feel about OnlyFans? Now, I talked about this too. If a woman has an OnlyFans and she's a reservist and she's serving in the military, but she has her own stuff, that's cool. But don't do shit in uniform.
Yeah,
leave the uniform out. So I'm just curious. I just want the ladies.
Yeah.
With the ladies, because like you said, man, women, all this shit that I'm seeing on social media on the left and on the right attacking all those women, they're all. Yeah. I mean, they're. I mean, yeah, I almost feel like throwing the cat sound effect, because they go after each other, man.
Which I had nothing but respect. Like, honestly, if I could make a living jerking off on the internet for strangers, you better believe I wouldn't be working a real damn job. I'm saying, or like, I don't know, hate on anybody that does. Like, to me, if you can do that and make a living, man, what a great life.
Ain't lying, bro. Think about this, man. And the parties are accepting it. The party, nobody thinks it's a big deal. Everyone likes it. Oh my God, David, you just throw one. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I decided to do some porn so you can elect me. Sorry. Oh man. Good times. Hey, real quick, we're gonna go ahead and just I think we got 15 minutes out. We could do some housekeeping.
All right.
And then we'll take off. Let me see. Let's see what's going on the calendar. Well, the calendar right now, boy, the calendar's looking kind of light. We do have Comic-Cons coming up pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
And so our Nemo, our social media guy, and CQ. Did you get invited to one of it? Didn't you go with CQ?
I've been invited to shit. I've been invited.
Oh.
Yeah, CQ says he loves me, but he never shows it.
That's what he says. He calls you a traitor or something like that because you came to my show.
Probably
something like that.
No, I keep telling, if he ever comes anywhere down in this area, let me know because I'm in. I'll go with.
There you go. Well, shit. We try to be on 6 days a week, but understand other individuals. This is not a real job. This is all volunteer work, and so individuals, if they have work happening or if a guest or a host doesn't show up, we have to cancel a show. There's a lot of life events that happen. But we try to do a show 6 days a week. Like today, you're listening to the Monday edition. This is the Monday edition with myself and Massey. And then, of course, mañana we have CQ, Pop Culture Warrior with his with his, can I say harem? With his harem of...
His harem. I like it.
With his harem of other hosts.
I'm a survivor. Yeah. I'm a CQ harem survivor.
Angry Elf or Mad Mike. Mad Mike, dude. Mad Mike's a serious looking dude. Every time he goes on the show, he looks like he's about ready to explode online. Every time I see him, another bad euphemism. Every time I see him on air and he's talking to CQ and CQ's, so what do you think about that? Mad Mike goes, I don't know, man. I just think that sometimes these guys, it's like he's about ready to lose his shit. You know what I mean? So that's Pop Culture Warrior, talking all the Pop Culture Warrior news. And of course, you can follow him on his socials. And he's got the page up. He's got all this stuff. He's got his Twitter app and all that stuff. We also have the Smoke Pit, which is a soldiers, squad leader Buck Sorens, Joe's. This is where the soldiers talk about you in the Smoke Pit, and then you walk up to them, and then they realize, oh shit, here comes Sorens. So that's Wednesday. And then Thursday, of course, myself, and Spanky for Sergeant's Time. And then Friday Night Freedom. Friday Night Freedom with, I want to say Pookster. I don't know why I said things about ready to say Pookster. With Pookie and Kaz on Friday Night Freedom. As a matter of fact, he did a solo show last night, so don't worry. This is Pookie had been out of the net, and everyone was trying to join in and stuff, but our calendars got kind of screwed up. So sometimes we end up doing a solo show, and then we have. But this week is a bye week, so don't look for it. However, you might look at some other guest podcasts being shared with our friends over at the From the Ashes Radio, the boys from the Rocky Mountains. They'll be usually shared on Saturdays. And then, of course, we have the Sports Bar with the actual King Smith and the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? So with that, I think that's it. We're broadcasting live on 5 different freaking platforms. We're on Kick. We're on 2 Facebook pages. We're on X, or formerly known as Twitter. And then YouTube. So there you go.
Yes, sir. Well, thanks for having me as always.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah,
sir.
brother. Yeah. So aside from that, all you guys, thank you for hanging out and shooting the breeze. And see you. Shots. Have a good one, Massey. Take it easy. All right, bye.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
The horse, with beauty unsurpassed, strength immeasurable, and grace unlike any other, still remains humble enough to carry a man upon its back. When a service member or first responder takes an oath, he or she has mentally and physically committed themselves with self-sacrifice. From the front lines abroad to the very streets you live on in America, they protect. This oath is non-refundable and it is lifelong. Facing unimaginable dangers and unseen scars, these grounds are a place to recover and face any challenges head-on. As veterans and first responders ourselves, we know that battle all too well. From a simple talk with a friend on horseback to an entire debrief in the barn, This sanctuary has seen recovery take place time and time again. No hour of life is wasted that is spent in a saddle. The way we approach change isn't a new phenomenon. This animal has been with humans over 5,000 years. If you've ever been around a horse for long enough, you'll feel that thing, that electric trust. In that moment, nothing else is in your mind. When they turn into you, it's like the world disappears. We harness that moment to build skills off of. Repurposing requires flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to challenge assumptions and conventional thinking. This approach can be applied to many areas in life, including business, education, and personal growth. To ride a horse is to fly without wings. This lesson and skills learned at War Horses will help reintegrate back into daily life. You'll learn coping mechanisms, improve communication skills, trust, and confidence that will help reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. These tools can be used every day to navigate life and take on many challenges. This may involve practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, and improving communication with loved ones. Transitioning back to society is hard on your own. And when you're at War Horses, you're family. And families solve problems together.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат Шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист. Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма. Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.